saying we don't have enough time here with the design advocate, Donna Hoffman, back here on The Dawn Show live. And if you have a question for Donna, of course, you can call. We'll give you the phone number throughout. So if you have a question, just call in, ask Donna. But, you know, we're talking about this economy, too. Earlier, we talked about the fiscal cliff. For a lot of people, they're not going to move. So they think, oh, I hate this house. But there's a way to make it so that you love your home.
Yes, we hear that from clients when moving doesn't make sense. Either you love your school district, or your commute is what you need it to be, or you're underwater in that house, but you hate that house. So how do designers help people fall in love with homes they hate? Other than doing the obvious, you know, putting on an addition. Let's take that off the table. Let's talk about things you can do without moving walls outside the footprint of your home. The first thing that we do to help people fall in love with a home they hate is make architectural changes. If you live in an older home, and those tend to be the homes that will frustrate people when we get the complaints and the design end, something that we like to do is see, can we take the windows and make some changes? Can we go from a single window to a double to a triple window to maybe a French door? When you start to invite more glass into a room and more view and light, you start to see rooms open up and get larger and lighter, and people start to fall in love with those rooms. You can also take a non-load-bearing wall between maybe a kitchen and a dining room, get rid of that, and make a larger kitchen for yourself. So there are some structural changes, architectural changes you can do in enhancements.
But it's not an addition. It's not a huge undertaking financially.
Right. You can even just do some millwork in a home. When we're helping people view their home in a whole new way, do base molding and crown molding, nice chunky 7-inch crown. You'll start to see these rooms take on a whole new life, and we can really start to change the architectural bones of a home.
Oh, I like that, architectural bones.
Yeah, sounds so official.
We got some before and after pictures, I think, of some of the rooms that you've worked on with people. If we can show those, then we can walk through those.
Yep, you got it. I think one of the images that we're going to bring up shows how we took windows that were a little cattywampus in a room, and we changed into a French door with side lights, and we added 2 windows so that there was now a window on either side of that sofa to the left. So the room just looked a lot larger and brighter. This particular family was downsizing, so I was really concerned about creating a space that would feel more open for them, and their new home looked pretty dark and tight when I first saw it. So the window change made a huge difference for them.
Yeah, it's amazing. So this is the next
Now
picture.
This is another idea. Hire a pro if you're trying to fall in love with a home you're not happy with, because what I did here was we took a room that had dark furnishings that was making the room look a lot smaller than it actually is. And as a designer, we know how to manipulate color. So we took these, isn't it amazing? It's the same room.
Well, it's the same room, but you also made it so much warmer and inviting.
We did, what I noticed. But notice that the color of the wall and the color of the sofas are fairly close together. They're in close relationship with one another. By doing that, I'm actually pushing those walls out and making this family room feel a lot more spacious than it actually is. So if you're trying to fall in love with a home you don't like, work with color. Okay. Here, the other thing, if you're not happy with your home, get rid of the dead, unused living room. That's what this room was for this busy dentist. So think about some spaces that you're not using and how would you love to use them. Her fantasy was to have a great home office library that would also be a sitting room where she could entertain her sisters and mother when they came over and all the guys were watching the game in the other room. So we created this really great looking woman's library for her, but it's still a functional living room. But when she needs to sit down and do some work at her desk,
there's her desk.
There's her desk. Her files are all saved and concealed. You can't see where the printer is. It's all about beauty and function, and this room is used all the time.
And I love the sunflowers, of course.
Absolutely, that's right. What room doesn't do well with some sunflowers?
There you
have
go.
someone use that, exactly.
I know, I love it. So I also noticed your use of pillows. You know, I think this is always an argument between my husband's like, what's up with all these pillows? But we love the pillows, and they just do something to a room, don't they?
Well, they do. As the design advocate, I have to make sure I don't take the wife's side or the husband's side, but I have to teach you why I'm recommending things. What pillows really do is they connect furnishings. So you need something to move color through a room or to connect a disparate sofa from a chair. But the problem usually is in the number of pillows. One room we showed you had a lot of pillows.
Yeah.
Another room I showed you didn't have a lot of pillows. It's all about how a customer wants to live in their home.
Okay. So it's not for coziness necessarily. It's
Oh,
for
it is,
okay.
but I have to make sure that they're not going to annoy you. If I put 5 pillows on your sofa, you might say, "Ooh, this looks great," and your husband's going to say, "What's this thing over here?"
Bingo! You nailed it.
I'm a designer. I work with hubbies and wives. I got the drill here.
Now, do you ever do seasonally? Like in my kitchen, I have a window seat, and so in the summer I have more summery, and then in the winter I change up the pillows. Do you ever? Is that silly, or?
No, it's not silly to do. So much of what we do as professional designers are custom, and the price of a custom pillow is such that we don't see that there are a lot of people that want to change them around seasonally. However, you might want to go to the ready-made store, like some sort of home store, and purchase some more seasonal things that you can sprinkle in and about. But for custom items, usually people just want to look at it and live with it and love it.
And that's what I did. For the fall and winter, they're the nicer ones, and for the summertime, exactly. They were on a sale at Kohl's with the Kohl's dollars and all that good stuff, and I got cute summery stuff that was playful.
Perfect. That works. That works.
All right, good. I got a thumbs up on that. We have a lot more with Donna coming right back.